how to get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That first 1,000, it's like, please subscribe to my channel. I just want to get monetized. Hey boss babes, hope that I'm able to help teach you guys a couple of things that I used when I first started on YouTube. And I'm still a small YouTuber, so a lot of these tips I'm still very much using myself. Use these tips is only step one in your journey. There's going to be lots of work behind the scenes that you guys may have to do, but I do want to let you guys know that it's very achievable. It's something that anybody and everybody should and can be able to do. Let's go ahead and jump into tip number one, understanding the YouTube Partner Program, aka YPP. In order to become a YouTube partner, there's a couple of things that they want you to have. The two main things that you need to know are that you need to first have 1,000 subscribers, and then second, you also need to have 4,000 public watch hours. Now, I'll explain what public watch hours means in a second, but those are the two main things that you need in order to start your YouTube channel and start to make money on YouTube. Count how many times in the comments y'all think I'm gonna say YouTube. The first thing that I just now said was that you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And I know that number seems like a really big number. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all, it's a big number. 1,000 people subscribe to just your channel. That's like a lot of people. And the reason that YouTube does this is because a few years ago, like joining YouTube or starting a YouTube channel became so trendy that I think they had to make it a little bit tougher to actually become a partner or to get monetized. So they added the 1,000 subscribers, and then that became too easy because everyone was doing like sub for sub or like follow for follow, whatever you want to call it. So they also added an additional requirement, which is that you have to have 4,000 public watch hours. So basically what that means is within 12 months, you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel. Now, watch time is like how much or how long someone actually viewed your video. So in this video right now, you're probably going to watch the first like 5 minutes or so, and then you might click out. They take that 5 minutes from each user every time somebody watches a video, and they add that to your watch hours count. Now, I did some math. That's a lot of hours. So it kind of seems like a little bit unachievable for a lot of people, including myself when we got started on this channel. Something that I found from another YouTuber who, I can't remember their channel name, but they told me something called YouTube Tracker. And it's basically this app that allows you to visually see like how far along you are in your journey to get into 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 public watch hours. So if you're somebody like me and you need something visual to help you feel motivated or not want to give up, or just to see that little bar increase from green or red to green or whatever, you might want to download that app, because I'll include like a screenshot right here. As you can see, it tells you at the top that you need 1,000 subscribers and then you need the 4,000 watch hours. So every day you go back and you check on this app and you start to see that bar go up. It's like motivation, like I'm almost on my way to the bag, y'all. Okay, so I play too much, but anyway, so YouTube Tracker is the name of the app that will hopefully like motivate you on this journey and not make you feel like, oh my god, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I'm never gonna get there. Girl, yes you are. So that's my number one tip, is to understand what it is that YouTube is requiring of you and then go and get it. But tip number two is going to be to give YouTube what they want and you'll get rewarded. The main thing that YouTube really wants is to bring a lot of traffic to their site. YouTube is a search engine, so obviously the more traffic they get, the better it is for their performance on their platform. Now, your job is to bring more people onto their platform, and after you do that, then YouTube is like, okay, you got more people coming to this video, we're going to push your video to the homepage, or we're going to push your video to somebody's suggested page or whatever. What I'm saying is, you help YouTube, YouTube will help you. The more people you bring onto YouTube's platform, the more they're getting paid, which means the more viewers they're going to push to come to your channel or to come to that specific video. So let me go ahead and explain what I mean by bring people to YouTube. Like, what do you mean bring people? It's not a party? Yes, it is. It's a party in this comment section right now. Comment, say, hey girl, hey. What I mean by get people on YouTube. If you are scrolled upon this video right now and the way that you found this video was you typed into YouTube search bar how to get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and this video came up and you clicked it and you watched it, and then after you watched this video you saw other videos on my channel that were similar and you started clicking those and you liked it and you clicked another one and you just kept on clicking and you end up in this like wormhole of watching more videos on YouTube. That's what they want. YouTube wants you to bring people in and then keep them there. There's a whole lot more that I can explain to this simple tip, but basically you have to make sure that your video is going to drive traffic, and then YouTube will help you to get more traffic. That's basically tip number 2 in a nutshell. Let's go to tip number 3. Number 3, and I really do hate to sound redundant. I feel like I say this in a lot of my videos, and everybody on YouTube is probably like preaching this to y'all, but when I tell you it's the number 1 tip that you probably need in order to be successful here on YouTube and to get these first 1,000 subscribers, you have to be consistent. The only way to get a new subscriber is to give them the content that they're looking for, is to encourage people to want to come back for more, is to encourage people to want to stay longer, stuff like that. So the more content that you have posted, the better your chances are of getting to your 1,000 subscribers quicker. Unless like you in a very scenario where you go viral in some video and your channel blows up. I'm not saying it couldn't be you, but I'm just saying that's slimmer chance of going viral. The way to actually get that first 1,000 subscribers, which is the hardest to get, y'all, that first 1,000, it's like, please subscribe to my channel. I just want to get monetized. The more content that you have out there, the higher of a possibility of that random viewer that just clicked on your video because they saw it on the homepage or they saw it on someone's suggested page or their recommended page. The more videos that you have that they might like, the higher a chance of them actually going from just a random click and scroll and off your page to an actual subscriber. Let's do an experiment real quick. Comment down below how many videos you watched on someone's channel before you actually click that subscribe button. And it's okay, we're not judging here. I just want to see, like, do you watch one video and then you subscribe based on their, if you like it or not? Or do you have to keep watching a couple of the videos and then you'll subscribe? I think personally, I'm going to watch a couple of videos before I decide I'm actually going to subscribe to somebody's channel. So that's why I'm telling you that this tip is something key. You have to have multiple of those videos for them to keep looking at and for them to end up being like, you know what? I already watched 10 of her videos. I might as well go ahead and subscribe. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm making sense. Okay. I think that's it for tip number 3. Let's go on to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is to always optimize your titles. What that means is make sure that your title is actually searchable in the YouTube search bar. Make sure that people are even going to see your video. The only way for somebody to subscribe to your channel is for them to see your videos first. So the way to get somebody to scroll upon your video is to make sure that your title is actually searchable. And what I mean by this is make sure that you have a title that somebody might be looking for or might be typing in the search bar. Think about what you would be searching for. That's something that I also did when I very first started, was think about what I would be searching for based upon the video I was filming. Like if I'm filming, a beginner body butter or an unscented body butter formulation or something, I would search how to make an unscented body butter in YouTube. That is your keyword. That is what you're going to search when you're looking for the video. So I have a formula that I typically use in my videos, and so far it's worked, so I'll go ahead and tell you guys that formula. The first part of your title should be a keyword to get clicks. And what I mean by that is you want to have a keyword that is not really clickbait, but it's something that's going to get people to click the video. For example, this video is going to be titled something like how to get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, or how to go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in 30 days, or something like that. That is capturing what the video is about, but also getting the viewer to want to click the video, because it's an attention grab, and it's like, okay, I want to get that first 1,000 subscribers and I'm going to click this video because she's about to tell me what to do. Or if you're making a workout video and you want to say how to drop 5 pounds in 30 days or how to tone your glutes and your thighs, something like that. Basically make it so that the person's going to want to click the video. And then after you've used that first beginning portion, which is the keyword to get clicks, you then want to have something at the end that is like a keyword to rank and search. And I got this tip from another small YouTuber. I believe her name is Annie. I'll include her channel right here. This tip worked. I've been using this since she posted the video, and I'm telling y'all, it's gold. Okay, it's gold. The next thing you want to do, like I said, is use the keyword to rank in Google search. And that basically means that you want to use something that's very, very specific to the video and that is actually going to be clickable or searchable, like we just said earlier. Don't make your video be titled my very first video, because ain't nobody searching that in YouTube. But if your video was my first time opening a skincare business, or how to start a skincare business, or my first time traveling to Puerto Rico, stuff like that, like something that somebody might be looking for, is what I mean by to rank in the search. Everything that I'm talking about in this tip is going to go directly back to SEO, which means like search engine optimization. And you guys have already asked for a detailed video on how to actually use SEO better on all social media platforms. So I promise you, I'm going to get that video filmed. I don't want to drag this video too long into that, but make sure you look into optimizing your title so that your video is actually getting seen on YouTube, and then hopefully you'll convert that viewer to a subscriber. Let's move on to tip number 5. Tip number 5 is to actually tell your viewers to subscribe and tell them what they're subscribing for. It might sound cliche and you might see all the YouTubers doing it and you think it's like, oh, it's so tired. I'm tired of hearing people say, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. I know you get tired of it. But literally, sometimes we all just need a reminder in the back of our head, in our subconscious, that says, oh, you were supposed to do that thing. You watched this video all the way through. You were supposed to subscribe and you forgot. But if I keep saying subscribe, or if you keep seeing subscribe across the screen, like, it's going to scream that at you, and you're going to remember at some point during the video, hopefully right at the beginning, to subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed, I ain't going to say it. Go ahead and subscribe. Anyway, so you want to tell your viewer to subscribe, just to remind them. You don't have to be super pushy about it. You don't got to keep saying subscribe, 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 but you want to constantly remind them throughout the video that, hey, hit that red button at the bottom. Keep in mind to tell them what they are subscribing for. So sometimes you might hear people say, subscribe for more content like this, or if you're interested in seeing more entrepreneur videos, don't forget to subscribe. We post videos X amount of days a week or whatever. By telling the viewer to subscribe and reminding them what they're subscribing for, it might pique their interest in a way. I am looking for more videos like this, or I did like this video. I would like to come back and see more videos like this. There you go. Now you've gotten a subscriber. Tip number 6 is to engage in your comment section. You get a new comment on your video, you should be just as excited to respond as you are that text message that you got from your boyfriend. Anytime somebody asks you a question in your video, or they're leaving a positive review, or they're saying anything in your comments, even if you don't actually respond by replying, you can either like or heart the comment, just to let that viewer know that you are engaging with them and that you see them, because you never know how that person landed upon your video. You don't know if this is their first time seeing your channel, or if they've been a silent viewer for a long time and now they're finally bold enough to comment. I'm a silent viewer on a lot of my favorite YouTubers channels, and the second I get that time or that confidence to actually comment something and then they respond back, I'm like, okay, sis. Or they like the comment. Like, I get a little bit pumped, a little bit like, you see me seeing you, girl. Okay. YouTube loves engagement. Most and all social medias actually love engagement. So YouTube actually loves it when you engage on their platform. That just shows you that not only do people like the video that they're on, but they also want to comment. They might be sharing the video. They might be engaging with other viewers in the comment section. Don't just engage because YouTube loves it. Do it because you love it too. We're not only trying to help YouTube, but we're also trying to build a community and engage with the people who are engaging with us and build connections outside of this platform. One of your homegirls could be in the comment section right now and you just don't know it because you ain't responding to her comments. I can't even tell you how many genuine relationships I've built and connections, customer base, all of that I've built by just simply talking to you guys. Talking to you guys, I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy networking with other entrepreneurs. I enjoy talking about subjects that I'm passionate about. Clearly, entrepreneurship is one of them. And a lot of you guys are the same way, but you might not feel like you have anybody in your personal life that you can sit and talk to about entrepreneurship all day long. You can easily comment on any of these videos about anything entrepreneur related, and if I can see the comment and get to it, then I'll always respond, or at least like it. Building a community on your social media platform is going to carry you in the long run. It's going to not only, like I said, you might get a homegirl or two, you might find some friends, find somebody who comes to your channel and they love your content so much, no matter what it is that you're selling, they might be interested in it just based off the relationship that you have built with them in the comment section. It also feels really good to help people. So if someone's asked me a question related to anything that I'm knowledgeable enough to answer and I respond, I feel like I've helped somebody. And doing good deeds and doing positive things in your life reflects back onto you. So that energy that you give out, you're going to get it back times 10. So I always tell myself, the more people you help, the more people will help you. And so far, I'm manifesting that, and it has been working for me, and I'm just going to let you guys know there's something that you can do. Engaging in your comment section is something that I highly, highly, highly suggest you do. It doesn't matter how simple or silly the comment is, just respond to it. Okay? Respond. That's it. On to tip number 7. We have 2 more tips. I have tip number 7 and then tip number 8, and then that's a wrap. So, of course, I got to get onto my motivational speech. Y'all know I got to give y'all some inspiration, something to encourage you. I know I just spilled a lot of information. Let's get into something more motivational. Tip number 7 is to never get discouraged. Keep making content. I know I'm talking to my other small YouTubers when I say this. It is very, very hard to want to give up when you are not seeing the results come quick like that. You're not seeing tens and hundreds of subscribers come a day. It's going to make you feel like you want to quit. I think that's just personally because we're all a little bit spoiled with like instant gratification. We're able to get things like in the snap of our fingers now. Delivery, Amazon, all of that kind of stuff. So what I want to let you guys know is that growing a YouTube channel is a job. If you are not passionate about it, you're probably going to not feel that same motivation to get up and continue doing it. But if you are passionate like myself and you have a reason for wanting to be on YouTube and you have a why for why you're even trying to start becoming a full-time YouTuber, I'm telling you, the reward at the end of getting your first 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch hours it's amazing. If you guys need like more motivational videos and things like that that might encourage you to continue going and not quit once you get started, comment down below if you guys just kind of want to hear me talk a little bit about ways to keep yourself motivated daily and things that you can do to improve your perspective of how your YouTube channel is growing. And also, don't let the numbers trick you into thinking that you're not good enough or that you're not worthy enough of getting to 1,000 subscribers. I know that these are real people, but keep in mind that you're a real person as well, and you are not defined by a number that is attached to a social media profile. So just because you're only stuck at 500 and you've been there for a few months doesn't mean that you're literally stuck at 500 in your real life. Do you know what I mean? Just keep that in mind while you're on your journey to get into that bag on this here YouTube. Another thing to add on to tip number 7 is to try watching other small YouTubers. I know for me, when I very first got started, I kind of felt like watching people under 100,000 or under 50,000 subscribers made me feel like it was more of an achievable goal. You know, they're doing like the same thing that I'm trying to do, only they have a couple thousand more followers than I might have at that time. But watching smaller YouTubers makes you feel like your goal is easier to achieve and it's not so far out of reach. So just because my favorite YouTuber, Raven Elise, if y'all like Raven Elise, comment down below because that's my girl. Just because she has over 1 million followers doesn't mean that I can't get to that 1 million followers. But it does kind of seem like a long way to go, if that makes sense. Now, if you're watching my channel, probably makes you feel like it's easier to get to than, say, if I had 200,000 subscribers. Okay? Keep that in mind. I'm still very much using all of these tips and tricks that I'm giving you guys to grow this channel. So I'm telling you something that's actually working because these are the things that I've been doing myself and they have gotten us here. So if you just follow along these tips and being consistent and make sure that you're actually actively working towards each of the things that I'm giving you in these tips, I promise you, you'll see growth. Now, on to the last tip number 8. Make YouTube shorts. YouTube Shorts is something that's a newer feature here on YouTube, and I'm just getting familiar with it. I haven't really made a lot of shorts, but I have been watching a couple of other content creators teach you about how to use shorts to grow your channel quickly. Now, if you haven't had the time to sit down and film a 30-minute video like I'm doing right here, but you do make TikToks over on TikTok, or you make Instagram Reels, they're 15 to 30-second videos. If you're already like in the habit of making those kinds of videos, post them on YouTube, especially if you're giving valuable content, you guys, especially if you're teaching somebody how to do something, or you're entertaining somebody, or you are making something that's relatable, like a mini vlog of what you're doing for the day. Those are the kind of things that you can use YouTube Shorts to exponentially grow your YouTube channel. Do not abandon the shorts. I promise you I'm going to start to do more shorts so I can show you the growth within that feature on YouTube, but compare it to Reels on Instagram and TikTok. Compare that short 15 to 30 seconds that you have here on YouTube Shorts to a TikTok that might blow up because you've been showing somebody how to make a body butter, or you show somebody how you package your orders, or where you get your business essentials from, and things like that. So keep repurposing content. You don't always have to create something new to have something valuable. You can use one TikTok on Instagram, and then you can also post it to YouTube. You've made something once, but you posted it 3 different platforms, and you all have the chance of circulating that video around the internet. That's my little spiel. And I hope that these tips were helpful for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that something that I told you was going to give you that spark to go ahead and grab your camera right now and start to record a YouTube video. As I'm manifesting that 1,000 subscribers for you, and I hope that you will come back and see part 3 of this series, which is going to be how to edit a video using your iPhone. How to film and edit a YouTube video using just your iPhone. But make sure you guys subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it helps me greatly. And then I will see you guys in the next video.